Little hinges swing big doors. Remember that, guys. Little hinges swing big doors. What's going on? My name is Adam, founder and CEO of Uprise Real Estate Partners. I hope you guys are doing well. You know how we do. We focus on you, us, our businesses, and reaching our goals. So, real quick video today. Little hinges swing big doors. What do I mean by that? A lot of times in business, and a lot of times, especially in real estate, a lot of us are always looking for the next big thing to change our lives and change our business, right? We're looking for the next big lead generation method, right? The next big hire, right? The next big client, right? And we're constantly in pursuit of those things. I know I have in the past, right? But after years and years of being in business and owning companies and being in real estate, I've realized, especially with my mentors, they're even way ahead of me, little hinges swing big doors. A lot of times, the things that make the biggest impact in your own life and in your business is not the heavens opening up and someone coming down on a white horse. No, a lot of times it's the small adjustments, it's the small tweaks, it's that still small voice that comes to you that you implement with consistency that end up making the biggest difference in your life and in your business, and helping you get the most traction. So I just want to run through a couple of these off the top of my head, because I feel like this will be helpful for a lot of you guys as we go into the winter season, as we go into the next year. Is that it might be good to reflect on on the year so far and ask yourself, what are the small, instead of looking for just the big things, what are the small hinges that can make the biggest difference for you to finish out the year and go into next year? So let's run through these real quick. So number one, giving referrals to business professionals and business owners that you know. I know it's simple. I know it seems like the easiest thing in the world, but how much, let me ask you this. How many referrals have you given to business owners and other business professionals within the last week? And then my second question is, how many referrals do you want to start getting on a weekly basis? Now it's a small hinge, right? Just getting in the mindset of getting and giving referrals to the business professionals and the business owners that you want to work with. That's a small hit. It doesn't take hours out of your week. It doesn't take coming up with a grand master strategies, scheme, whatever, to start doing that in your business. It's a small hinge. But let me tell you something. If you do it consistently and you do it over time, it will benefit you tremendously more than other things you're probably doing and spending money for in your business. I remember when I started, I thought, okay, let me start giving this many referrals in a month, and let me calculate it. Let me start giving this many referrals in a week and start calculating it. And let me start giving this many referrals in a day and start tracking it, right? And what that did was it had me focused not on myself, but it had me focused on what? Giving value. You guys hear me talk about time and time again, giving value to others. And in turn, you sow what you reap. And now we get referrals on a daily basis, like no other. Okay, next. Spend more time asking questions than you do trying to give information so that you can have the right message to your market. Spend more time asking questions than you do assuming and just talking the whole time and giving information so that you can have the right message to market, right? Some of you guys, I love what some of you guys are doing on social media, but some of you guys are giving the same blanket message to everybody, and you may not be seeing the results that you want, right? And so it's important for you to understand that there's demographics, there's avatars, different people have different needs, different people are in different areas of stages of their life, right? And so making sure that you're conveying and speaking the right message to the particular market that you're going after or group of people that you're going after is so important, especially with everyone getting bombarded with getting hit up on social media and the marketing and the advertising and all that kind of stuff. When you can speak a specific message to a specific market, then your message rises above all the other noise. All right, let's keep it moving. Next one, getting a mentor or a coach. Getting a mentor or a coach, right? We're looking for the next big lead generation thing, the next big hire, the next big technology. A lot of times, guys, it's as simple as Get yourself a personal trainer and track what you eat if you want to lose weight, right? It's as simple as having an accountability partner, right? And so having a mentor or a coach, I can say this, and this is full transparency, full honesty. Every time I've gone to another level in my life, financially, spiritually, marriage, personally, health, every time it's always been accompanied with me having a coach or a mentor. Not saying I don't have discipline, not saying I can't hold myself accountable, but I may do the 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of deal. But again, every time I've gone to another level or wanted to go to another level, I always know, let me go find a coach or a mentor who can help push me and make sure I get to where I'm trying to get to. Next, for those of you who do listings, I know a lot of you guys do your own settlement statements or your own net sheets for your listing appointments, things of that nature. And some of you guys use apps from title companies. So I don't care how you do it, but here's a small hinge that can move big doors. So when you do your listing presentations and you're putting together your listing packet, don't have the net sheet be your brokerage or be from you. Have the net sheet be a settlement statement from a title company, from the title company that you use. So it looks like from the title, it ain't got your branding on it, ain't got your name on it. It looks like a title company put together this estimated settlement statement, and it has all the estimated costs and charges and proration of taxes and the broker fees and all of that, so that when you do your listing presentation, you can say, and hey, to go even a step further, since you got me your payoff, I went ahead and had a title company. I had a title company go ahead and give an estimated settlement statement based on this price, and we talk about that price, but based on this price, so that you have a realistic idea of what you're going to walk away with net, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters, right? And so this includes everything. It includes your property taxes, your personal property taxes, it includes your broker fees, all your costs. It's an estimate for all your costs. And I wanted it to come from a title company so that you really felt confident in these estimated numbers. And you show it to them. Is it really that much different than what you would make yourself? No, but guys, remember, it's all about perception, right? And so you give the perception that you're giving even more value because you got someone else involved to present something to them, and it makes all the difference in the world for the listings. And then you're able to keep their focus on the net amount that they're getting. Next, form. I'm not gonna go into it, but form, FORM, family, occupation, recreation, and money or message. Game changer, right? Game changer, right? All of our agents that come in the Uprise, they have to go through this training. They have to implement it. And we have a thing where you don't ask for business until you do form and you find a way to give value. So I won't go into that too much, but if you have any questions about form, message me. Next, telling stories of people just like them. So if I'm talking to a doctor, if I'm talking to an investor, if I'm talking to a seller who wants to sell their home and buy a home, when I'm speaking to them, either on the prospect call or in the listing appointment, I'm going to bring up stories and say, I was able to help someone similar to someone that was in a similar situation like yourself. Here's what happened. I definitely agree with what you're saying. Let me tell you about a client I helped 2 years ago or 6 months ago or 3 months ago who kind of was experiencing the same thing. And you tell stories. Why? Facts tell, stories sell. Some of you may have heard this. Facts tell, stories sell. It is absolutely true. So the question I got for you is, when's the last time, how many stories have you told to prospects in the last week when you've been trying to get business, right? Or how many stories have you told to even your database within the last week to generate referrals or more business, right? Let's keep it going. A small hinge. Changing your mindset, and it does take training and understanding, but changing your mindset of being just a realtor, aka door opener, to a trusted advisor. Okay, changing your mindset from being just a realtor in terms of what our industry thinks it is or how people perform, to a trusted advisor, right? Small hinge moves big doors, right? Because now your clients aren't just looking for you to provide a service to them, they're looking for you to be a staple in their life, in the decisions that they make. And so obviously they're going to include you in those decisions. Obviously you're going to get business from them, and obviously they're going to refer you to people that they know. And the last one, taking a genuine interest in the leads and the prospects that you talk to on the phone. instead of putting the focus on the house that they're actually calling about, right? So if you have a listing or a yard sign or wherever you're getting leads from, and someone says, hey, I'm calling for more information on 123 Main Street, small hinge, but moves a big door, where you don't have the focus of the conversation be about that house. You have the focus of the conversation being about them, you actually having a genuine interest in them and asking the questions and doing all the performing the skill set that's required to find everything you need to find out and convert them to a client. Small hinge, big door. All of our agents get trained on that. Definitely recommend you learning that skill set as well. It'll improve your conversion ratio and the amount of deals that you get from leads that you talk to on the phone. So hope that was helpful, guys. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out to me, DM me. Also, those of you, if you can spread the word, most of you guys are happy with where you're at, and that's great. Obviously, we love to be in consideration for your future brokerage in the future, but we are needing help. As you guys know, I've tore my Achilles. We're getting busier. We're entering into the winter season, which for us is actually our busiest time of year when we do our most business. And so if any of you guys are interested in helping us out, if any of you guys are interested in finding your next brokerage, if this content has brought you some value and you'd love to get more of that and potentially work together, please send me a message, let me know. Other than that, you guys have a great rest of the day.